In this revision video, we're going to be talking about percentage error. Percentage error is really useful when you want to know how much you can trust your calculations. You look at how much you trust your measurements, and from there you can see how much confidence to have in your final results. Okay, this is the formula we're going to be using to look at as an example for percentage error. These are just arbitrary numbers. That, so measurement A was plus or minus 5 millimetres, measurement B was plus or minus 4 millimetres, and measurement C was plus or minus 10. So let's write out our formula, but with these uncertainties actually written in. That's all over C plus or minus 10 millimetres. Now, where we're adding or subtracting two values, we just add the absolute errors. So that's in terms of millimetres or in terms of newtons, whatever it might be. So we'll say this is equal to A minus B plus or minus 9 millimetres. And that's all over C plus or minus 10 millimetres. Now we've got division. Division and multiplication both work the same way here, but they're a little bit more complicated. You need to look at percentage errors. So, let's say that A minus B was measured to be 20, and that C was measured to be 40. Now, 9 millimetres over 20 times 100% gives 45%. And so we see that 9 millimetres 45% of 20. Similarly, 10 over 40 times 100% is 25%. So we can rewrite this formula here with percentage error. Right, so now we can do something with these. We just add them together. You do the same thing if you multiply, it's quite straightforward. So you say we've got A minus B all over C, and that's plus or minus 70%. And now let's substitute in, our values back in. A minus B, we measured that as 20 millimetres earlier. C we measured as 40 millimetres. So we can say that we've got 20 millimetres over 40 millimetres plus or minus 70%, or just plain old 0.5 plus or minus 70%. And you can see it's a fairly shoddy measurement really, because we had so much error up at the start. We can't have much confidence in our results at all. But it's nice to be able to say exactly what we've got. Well, that's it. Percentage error done. We've got our results, and that's where you need to pick up the marks in your controlled assessment.